Well, welcome into the Osborne Park club rooms here. We've got the winners of the fours, Pat Caffell, Arthur Dolphin, Garry Lockett and Stevie Scott. They're a happy looking bunch here. They're all smiles. They're so excited with the win that they've just had in the fours. And Pat, look, I'd like to just throw a question at you. While you did play a mighty fine game, I just think that you should have those green bowls tested.
Why is that, Shero?
Well, I kept leaning right near the jack all the bloody time, mate, you know. Look, quite honestly, I thought you played a fine game, a magnificent game, as a matter of fact. What do you got to say about the great performance of his teammates?
Yeah, thanks, Shero. Yeah, the boys were good. Old Arthur, he's into his 80th year, and he was a very good leader. Young Steve, not playing pennants this year, unfortunately, but played very well. And young Garry Lockett, I thought, was our best player. Played very well as a third. Played very, very well.
Yes. Oh, look, I just about go along with everything that you've said there, and of course isn't it really marvellous to see Steve, who was the West Australian State Singles Novice Champion last year, firing up for you playing as a second. Pretty difficult position to play.
He was, yes. Yeah. No, he played very, very well, Shero. Played well. Didn't you, Scotty?
Hey, Scotty, how did you think you went?
I thought I lacked a little bit of match practice. Not playing this year has been pretty difficult to come up and just use 2 bowls. So I'm looking forward to Sunday State Singles where I get 4 bowls at it. But no, the team combined really well. Garry played a blinder. Arthur got us off to a great start every time. And then if a couple of us didn't do our job, then Pat picked up the slack. So no, it was great. Very good.
Yeah, well, I was personally a bit disappointed in your game. I felt that you were 6 inches short of the jack too often. And Arthur, the oldest member of the side.
Yeah.
God, it must have been hard work carrying this lot.
Very well, you know, we've got 4 sons, so I'm used to it.
And how old would you be, Arthur?
Pardon?
How old would you be, mate?
Oh, I'll be 79 in a couple of weeks.
79, and you land as close as that. Gee whiz, it's a credit to you, mate, I'll tell you. And young Lockie, young boy, you just come into the club this year. How did you find playing with the old master alongside you?
Oh yeah, it's really good to have such a top player. He's just made into the over 60 side a couple of weeks ago, so yeah.
Yeah, how did he get you into the team? Come on, tell us, how did he get you in there?
Oh, at the pen and practice, he came over just before the game and said, yeah, do you want to play club fours? And I said, yeah, definitely. And he said, oh, you'll be playing as a third, and over the moon to be playing with a top player like Pat.
Yeah, well, I suppose if you come to Osborne Park, that's how you get to play with the really good players. Okay, well, that's great to see the great game you played, young fella. Now, Pat, what's the plans for next year? Going to have another crack with the same side?
Oh, God.
We work on a point system in this club, Shero, and it just depends where they play, which division they play and how many points they accrue. I had to make this side up. I won it last year, but we couldn't play together last year because some of the boys went up in divisions. So I don't know if they'll be available next year. Depends on the points.
Oh, well, you can fix that up, mate. Become a selector and drop them all to the grade that suits you and they'll be in the side.
Well, I am a selector. I could probably drop myself down and lose a few points.
Okay, boys, look, I'll tell you what, it was a really fantastic performance. I really enjoyed sitting there watching you play, and the club's got a great future when we've got 2 young fellas like Stevie and Garry. It's just looking all good for Osborne Park. And if you've got an old bloke like this fella leading for you, God almighty, watch out. Okay, boys, look, thanks once again.
Before we go, Shero, thanks for your continued support of this club. It's good to have you around.
Oh, no worries, mate.
Not only for us, but for Bowls WA. Thanks, mate.
No, we love Osborne Park, so that's it. Okay, thanks a lot, boys.
Thanks, Shero.
Go anyway.
Thanks, mate.